In the chaos of Vietnam, the PX was a rare escape, a cool, air-conditioned oasis that felt like a slice of home. For a few moments, soldiers could step out of the war, surrounded by familiar sights and smells. The PX was more than a store. It was a lifeline, a place to reclaim a sense of normalcy. Officers and enlisted men mingled, united by the simple act of shopping. Here, a soldier could make choices, assert his individuality, and find comfort in the ordinary. The PX was a shared space, a brief respite from the rigid hierarchy and constant tension outside. It was a destination to look forward to, a place to decompress after weeks in the field. The goods on its shelves were more than products. They were reminders of home and hope. Even in war, a little piece of America could make all the difference. In Vietnam, staying healthy was a daily battle. The PX stocked essentials, foot powder, soap, razors, bug repellent, that were as vital as any weapon. These items meant survival, dry feet, clean skin, and protection from disease. Sunscreen and drink mixes helped soldiers cope with the brutal sun and water. Each purchase was a small act of control, a way to maintain dignity and resilience. Morning rituals, shaving, clean socks, became anchors of normalcy. The humble supplies from the PX preserved not just health, but a soldier's sense of self. Cigarettes, beer, and Zippo lighters. These were the rituals that defined a soldier's downtime. A smoke break was a pause, a moment to breathe and bond with friends. Cold beer from the PX was a taste of home, a reward after weeks in the field. The engraved Zippo lighter became a personal talisman, a symbol of identity and defiance. These small comforts offered structure and connection in a world of chaos. Lighting a cigarette, sharing a beer, flicking a Zippo, each was a way to reclaim a moment of peace. Together they formed a trinity of solace and camaraderie. In the heart of war, these rituals helped soldiers cope and endure. The PX shelves were stocked with the taste of home: Coca-Cola, potato chips, chocolate bars. These snacks were more than food. They were morale boosters, traded like currency and shared among friends. A can of soda or a candy bar could erase the taste of sea rations and the stress of combat, if only for a moment. Tabasco sauce, peanut butter, and jelly let soldiers personalize their meals, asserting individuality in a uniform world. These familiar flavors fed a deeper hunger, for comfort, for memory, for connection. The crinkle of a chip bag or the fizz of a soda was a reminder that home still existed. For a brief moment, a soldier could taste normalcy and hope. The PX was a gateway to escape, through music, books, and magazines. Tape players and cassettes brought the sounds of home: rock, Motown, the voices of loved ones. Paperbacks and magazines offered a mental retreat, a way to lose oneself in stories far from the war. Life, Time, and Playboy connected soldiers to American culture and news. Cameras and film let soldiers capture their own stories, sending photos home as proof of life and love. These forms of entertainment were more than distractions. They were lifelines for mental survival. Music and words helped soldiers hold on to their identities beyond the battlefield. The PX provided the tools to escape, reflect, and remember who they were. In the quiet moments, these small comforts kept hope alive. The PX was the starting point for the most important connection: mail home. Stationery, pens, and envelopes made it possible to bridge the distance with words. Writing letters was a ritual, a way to stay tethered to family and friends. Soldiers bought small gifts, scarves, figurines to send home, tokens of love and remembrance. Personal items from the PX, watches, medals, helped soldiers hold on to their identities. In a world of sameness, these choices were declarations of individuality. The PX was more than a store. It was a lifeline, providing the means to survive, endure, and remember who they were. In the heart of conflict, it offered a glimmer of normalcy and hope for return.